What's up, brick builders? Mayor Brick here. I have a bit of a different video here for you today. I have to start cleaning up my Lego studio. As you know, we're moving. I'm going to be building out a whole Lego city in our new basement, building out a new Lego studio. But before we do that, I have to clean up this mess and get these parts packed. You can see I have an overflow of parts already happening here on my Billy bookcases. Then over here, we have a bunch of just miscellaneous stuff that I need to go through, pack, and get ready for the move. So in addition to that, I also went to a garage sale and picked up a pretty decent haul. We'll go through that. I'll show you what I got, how much I paid. Also, I heard Barnes & Noble had some interesting Lego sales going on. So I went to a couple of those, bought some Lego sets, and I'll show you what I got, what I paid for those. So come along, let's go, and let's have some fun. So this here is what we are working with. I have this 8-foot table here that I use to build mocks and displays that has now been dual purposed into my storage area. I have a bunch of sets that I've bought from stores recently. I have some miscellaneous junk, some shipping supplies, sets that I need to break down, loose pieces that are ready to go into the storage unit. Then of course the Lego delivery trucks, which I just built and filmed the other day. So I need to go through all this today. We're going to do this together. I also have all of these loose elements. Now, these are from various builds I've done for our lug displays. I broke some of the recent builds I've done down, tons of bricks and plates and just slopes and everything in between. I'll probably do a separate video of packing up my part inventory. I want to be a bit systematic with how I do it, because when I move into the new Lego studio, I'm going to have more dedicated and formal storage system for my Lego pieces. So I want to keep the bricks together, for example, and the slopes together, et cetera, et cetera. So this might be a separate video of packing up my parts inventory. And then over here, of course, I have just a whole bunch of odds and ends and random stuff that needs to get packed for the move. Okay, so I think the first thing we're going to do is get all of our new in-box sets that I've acquired over the past couple of weeks, get those together and get them ready to go in the storage unit. So I think most notably here, I have pretty much all of the Despicable Me 4 sets that came out, was it May 1st? So, all right, I'm going to start packing these and stacking them over here. And personally, I really enjoy when you stack sets, if you have a backlog of sets, stacking them by the box size. It is just very aesthetically pleasing. Of course, none of these are the same size, so I'm so excited to build this one. The Medieval Market. I have the original one, which has significantly gone up in price over the years. I'm so excited to build this one in the new Lego City. What else do I have over here? Oh, this is a set that was never released in the US. At least I don't think it was. It's a Lego City sandwich shop. I think it was a gift with purchase over in Europe, and for whatever reason, they just never released it in the US. But I think this is one of the coolest little mini builds. I so wish they released it. I had to buy this on Bricklink and pay the international shipping, but totally worth it. Although this set is open, because I opened it, it is a new in-box Lego City set 60103. It is the Airport Air Show. We're going to be doing a review on this one here shortly. This has been a white whale set for me. I just love it. I feel like I missed out on this when it came out. I love airplanes. I love the little hangar build, and I'm so excited to open this and build it with y'all. Sometimes you get pretty good clearance deals too. Like this here, for example, is the Disney Aurora's Castle. I believe it was $44.97 retail, but I got it for $15 at Walmart. And you know, sometimes even if you're not interested in building the set as intended, some of these parts are really useful in mocks or some side builds or some other project that I might work on down the road. So you have to get a good deal while you find it. And of course we have the Alien Space Diner GWP. This came out when I got the NASA Artemis Space Launch System. So excited to build some sort of alien diner roadside attraction mock with this. Then another good deal I found was the Star Wars, is it Tenu Jedi Temple? I am not a Star Wars fan, so forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that, but I thought this set was pretty interesting and I had been wanting to pick it up, but for $40 for 124 pieces, just incredibly overpriced. So when I found it for $15, of course I had to pick one up. Why is it so expensive though? And then there's a local Facebook seller here that had this pirate ship minifigure ride and this little hot rod Lego set. Both of these I thought were pretty interesting. I think I can find good uses for these in the theme park and the Lego City. Okay, so I think that is all of my new in-box sets. Of course, I have the box for the Lego delivery truck, but I am not a box person, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and trash that. And I don't see any other new in-box sets here, so I think this is it. Let me stack these, get these ready for a storage unit run. We'll be right back. Okay, I have my new in-box sets ready to go to the storage unit. I think next I'm gonna break down some of these built sets and get these in bags and get them ready to go to my used inventory. First up here is this little carousel ride. I thought this was pretty fun. It would make a good addition in the theme park. And I love this little banana mold. I think this is new and it's not hard. It's soft and flexible. So I thought that was a pretty fun addition to the set. So let's go ahead and break this one down. I'm going to break these two sets down as well. The Lego delivery truck and the original yellow Lego semi from 2010. Now I've already started breaking down this haul that I found at an antique mall here in Indianapolis. This is set number 31108. It's a Creator 3-in-1 set. I believe it's called Holiday Camper Van maybe, or something similar. Now I was interested when I saw this because it had a price tag of $40, which I thought was pretty fair for this set. But what caught my eye was all three versions of the set were built in the display, which led me to believe there are 3 copies of the set. Each copy should be $40, but I think whoever had this for sale maybe didn't realize that, or were just trying to offload it. So there's 3 copies of the set. It should have been $120 based on the brick set used value, but I got 3 copies for the price of 1. That was a steal in my opinion. I've already started breaking it down. I'm gonna finish breaking these down as well, and then we will go ahead and get these in the used inventory library. Gotta have the right tools for the trade. Also, speaking of tools, I have these little container organizers that I got from Target. I think each one of these comes in a 2 or 3 pack, and they're, I think they're about $2 a piece. They have 3 sizes that I use. This one here, which is the medium rectangle. I also have these, gotta reach, these little tiny organizers. These are good if you're sorting a set and you have smaller pieces that you need to organize and keep separated. And then there's these mega ones that are also good for larger plates or larger elements. And so between the 3 of these, as I part out sets or do a rebrickable build, whatever it might be, these come in handy very regularly. I also use them when I break down a set. So something like this, I'm not gonna keep it separated by bag. I'm just gonna put all the loose pieces together. And as I take it apart, I'll dump them into one of these containers. also have this set here. This is the NASA International Space Station. This is a set I actually got off of eBay, but a lot of the white pieces were yellowed, and so I'm going to be returning this. So let me put this in a bag so I can easily return it back to the seller. I think this should be big enough. If you're selling on eBay, folks, make sure you disclose whether or not there's sun damage on the white pieces. Okay, I'm going to keep this off to the side for now until they send me the shipping label for that. Here we have some shipping supplies. Let me go ahead and just file these away for now. These are going to be used very shortly. Box. Sorry, I'm not a box collector, so this is going in the recycling bin. This here, I got to figure out what to do with this. This came in a garage sale lot that I got, and there's just some random Hero Factory loose pieces inside. But I think the container here is, well, I'm not going to, 2012. Okay, so it's from 2012 when they had the Lord of the Rings set out. I might put this on eBay and see if somebody wants to purchase this, maybe like $5-10 bucks. There is a base plate inside, and yeah, I think somebody might want that. So put it down here, list it on eBay. Okay, I have a bunch of these totes. Actually, this is random Bionicle parts, not giving that away. But I have a couple of these containers with some just basic bricks that are in it. Got these from a garage sale for $5 as well. And so I'm not going to go through and sort these now. I'm going to wait until we get in the new studio and I have more space to do so. So what I'm going to do, I think, is let me just get a large bag. And for now, I'm just going to keep these all in one of these. We will figure it out later. It's the American way. Ooh, these are dirty. And there are definitely some non-Lego pieces in here. So we'll have to figure this out once we move. Okay. Look at that. Love a good bag of bulk pieces. These I am going to throw in the trash. All right, in these boxes here, I just have some random sets that I've collected. And so I'm gonna go ahead and create some new boxes here, or assemble some new boxes so I can put these sets that we just disassembled and the loose pieces in a box of their own. And I have some tape here, so let me just go ahead and seal this one up. Got all of this packed up. I think it is time for us to make a trip to the storage unit. We will get the used sets filed away. We'll get the new in-box sets on the shelf, and I'll show you the hoard that I've been collecting over the years. I cannot wait to build my Lego city in our new house. I've been saving up sets. I've gotten multiple copies of some so I can do mocks with them. And I'm so excited. Well, I'm not excited to move them because, as you'll see in a minute, it's a bit much. But I am so excited to build out the Lego city of my dreams, and I'm excited to bring you guys along for the journey. All right, let's go to the storage unit. Actually, before we go to the storage unit, I have some things I'm going to show you first. I did a garage sale trip earlier, and I got this pretty cool lot. I only paid $100 for this, and I think there's some really neat sets in here. What sold me was this box of minifigs here. I don't know if you can kind of see them all from your vantage point, but we got some Scooby-Doo, a lot of Batman, and I did some quick research on this to find the different sets. There's a bunch of Dimension sets and one of the old Batcave sets, and I think retail, I can't remember exactly what the number was, but it was about $350 used, and I paid $100 for it, so I thought it was a pretty good deal. It's the set that has that giant duck, the duck and cover, was it the Batcave? I can't remember exactly what the set was. But there were some other fun things in here too, like the little mini mystery machine from Scooby-Doo, and there is the Ghostbusters Ecto 1 in here too, the Dimensions set, or was it an Idea set? I can't remember, not the most recent one. Let me see if I can find it. Hey. I don't think that was supposed to happen. The good thing about Lego is you can always rebuild it. Yes, saw this in here, and I did see some of the top pieces of the build. They are in fact in there, so which is pretty cool, and all the figures are actually in there too. So pretty excited about that. So I got the garage sale haul. That was about $100, and I think that was a pretty good value, considering all of the figs and sets. And then today I went to Barnes & Noble on a tip that they had some clearance deals going on. And sure enough, they did. The one near us had, the sale was buy one, get one for $1. So you buy one set at retail price, and then obviously you can get something at equal or lesser value for $1. So I found these. This is set 76213. King Namor's Throne Room. Apologies if I'm mispronouncing that. I haven't seen the Black Panther Wakanda Forever movies, but I think some of the parts in here are pretty interesting, and the figs are interesting too. And on top of that, it was cheap. $25. I guess that's how they mark their clearance. They just put a sticker that says cheap. So one was $25, one was $1, so $26 for the two of these. I didn't think that was a bad deal, just to have some of these pretty neat pieces. Particularly, I like these dark red curved elements. There's a ton of fish. These figures, this little ship build is cool with the transparent window panes. So I think we could do something pretty cool mock-wise with these pieces. And then I also got set 41754. This is Lego Friends Leo's Room. And these sets are pretty cool because some of these printed elements are pretty neat for interiors of a mock. So, and then these also were cheap, $10. And so got one for $10 and then another one for $1. So $11 for this, $26 for these. I think that's a pretty good value for what, 700, 1,100 pieces. I think it's a pretty good deal. So let's go ahead and add these to our new inbox pile, and we'll add these to our used piles. We'll get these in a box, and we'll get these included in the trip to the storage unit. So let me get that wrapped up. Okay, got it all in here, and I forgot there was this new inbox Ninjago set too. This was from 2019. If you guys didn't know, there's a copyright notice on the bottom of every Lego set that'll tell you the year that it was released. So this is Lego Ninjago Legacy, the Samurai Mech 70665. That was included in the garage sale haul. So we'll get that added to the new piece inventory. like I said, don't judge me. So I've been collecting for years and years and years, and this is the results of that, is you have a storage unit. On this half of my unit, I have all of my new in-box sets, and these go like 2 rows deep, and there's multiple copies of many sets in here. So I can't get all the way in to show you everything. There's another smaller shelf back there, but again, these are all my new in-box sets that I have yet to open and build. Some of the bigger ones are down here. Then on this side, in all of these bankers boxes, are some of the mocks that I've built. So in these ones specifically are my zoo mocks. I bring these around from show to show. So that's what's in the bankers box. But in these USPS boxes, these are all my used sets that are filed away. So once we get into the new space, I'm gonna be unboxing literally everything and building the most epic city and building some of the coolest mocks that I've been dreaming for years and will now finally have the space to do it. All right, let me unpack these and we'll get back to the house. All right, we are back at the homestead, and what a great day we've had of cleaning, getting this Lego room sorted and organized. And in a future video, we're going to tackle this parts inventory here. We're now making space for us to go through all of these and get these packed up and ready for the big move to our brand new Lego studio. We will also have a video coming out shortly where we'll go through the entire storage unit. You'll see all the sets I have as we get that ready to move. I'm going to organize all of the new in-box sets by size so they're easier to pick up and move in bulk. And then I'll also get all those post office boxes that we're reusing. I will get those squared away, make it easier for us to get in there, access everything, and get those moved out. So stay tuned. It's going to be a lot of fun and sweat to get that all moved away and get that storage unit cleaned out, but it's going to be so worth it in the end when we have the most epic Lego city in our basement and the most epic Lego studio. Literally, I've been waiting decades to do this. So hope you enjoyed the video today. Feel free to subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed the content, leave a comment, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.